For writing, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to build up our knowledge in order to write a hybrid text. Remember, a hybrid text is when you have two different types of text that combine to make one. So we're going to work towards writing a hybrid, persuasive, and informative text in the form of a brochure or a travel pamphlet. Now, we're not doing it all today. We're just going to be looking at examples and building up our writing skills. Now, the storyline I'm going with now, it has to do with Gru and his minions, and it's all about Alice Springs. So after I finish reading and you go back to the slides, watch this video because it's a really good indication of what it's like to be at Alice Springs. Remember, our brochure is not only going to be informative, but it's also going to be persuasive. So you'll get to see different language features. Okay. One extremely cold. So sorry, I'll read the title. Gru and his minions visit Alice Springs. Now, just a side note, remember that America is on the other side of the world, which means that their seasons are different to ours, the complete opposite. One extremely cold winter in America, Gru decided to take his flying machine across the equator, where the weather was much, much warmer. His first stop was to the breathtaking sunburnt land of Alice Springs. Gru wanted to convince Edith, Margot, and Agnes to visit Alice Springs, so he asked his minions to write all about it. The only issue was that the minions constantly used the incorrect homonyms. Your job today is to help the minions choose the right homonyms. Now, you might be thinking, what is a homonym? And I'm about to tell you. Okay, they are words that sound the same, they're spelt the same, but they have different meanings. So they sound the same, they're spelt the same, and they have the different meanings. So, for example, fair and fair. The price seems fair to me. Are you going to eat ice cream at the fair? Two complete different meanings. So let's have a listen to this for a little bit.
Homonyms, homophones, and homographs. Homophones are words that have the same.
I'm just going to bring it to
Homographs. Homographs are words that have. Homograph.
This is where we want.
Left and left are homonyms, words that are both homophones and homographs. Can you think of any more homonyms? That is.
Okay. You can watch that video from the beginning, but you only need to focus on homonyms. So here's an example. If I have the word bright, okay, you can use bright in two different contexts. So bright could be very smart or intelligent. It could also mean filled with light. Express could mean something done fast or to show your thoughts or feelings. A sign could be an motion, an action, or a movement of your hand. So any type of sign, you might be saying stop. Or it's a public notice that advises something or gives information. Another word could be watch, a small timepiece worn on the wrist, but watch can also be to observe. Remote, situated far from the main centers of the population, like remote learning, you're far from the main population, or a controlled device. Light, bright form of energy given off by something that makes it possible to see, or a pale color. Fire could be the light or the heat, especially the flame produced by burning. And it could also mean to dismiss somebody. So if you get fired from your job, you're dismissed. You can't work there anymore. Kind could be a group of people or things having similar characteristics, or it could mean wanting or liking to do good and to bring happiness to others. Okay, so they're all homonyms because they are spelt the same, they sound the same, different meanings. What I would like you to do today, I would like you to complete the sentences to help the minion describe Alice Springs, but focus on the homonyms. So, for example, Alice Springs is the heart of Australia's ancestors who express their beliefs through. Now, express is we're not talking about the speed express, we're showing how they show their understanding of something. So, you need to write the rest of this sentence. While at Alice Springs, you can follow signs and take to the skies in a hot air balloon to watch. So, what could you see if you were on a hot air balloon? Just finish the sentence. If you visit Alice Springs, you can camp under the stars and set a fire while you. So, what could you do while you're setting a fire or having a campfire, at Alice Springs. So you need to finish those sentences before you move on from writing. Now, if you forgot the meaning of those words, go back and have a look. So, for example, I think I might say Alice Springs is the heart of Australia's ancestors who expressed their beliefs through their dream. Actually, that's a capital there. Time, stories, dance, and art. Full stop. Okay? So that's what I would like to see, but I'm going to take this off. You can, if you remember that sentence, you might be able to use that. Okay. And for religion,